angle, the exterior angle SPY.
Exactly so. Please see
Okay.
if you can identify another.
Yeah, that's all.
So should I draw
I
your attention
think
to another one?
it's angle YVZ.
Angle Y. Let me clean this one and then we'll look at it. Okay, your name, please. Angle Isaac. Angle YVZ. Okay. Okay, so I've identified 3. Any other? You can't see anything again. Have we exhausted all? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Angle UV.
Angle okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me clean and then okay. Angle U, that is U, VY. Okay, the exterior. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So then,
Yeah, so
what's up?
what's up? Okay. Oh, this tests me. What's up? Yes.
Angle UVX.
I don't know why the mouse takes me back like that. Sorry, I'll get there and then we move on. We are here. Okay. What about? Yes, I'm listening.
Angle UVX.
UVX. Exactly so. UVX. I think that one too highest. Okay. So UVX must also come. UVX. UVX. Okay. Yes. That has to come. UVX like this. So you can identify a lot of angles from this small sketch that you see there. You can see that. Okay, now let's see which angles are supplementary from this diagram.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm listening.
Hello, are you talking? You can go on when you're done.
Okay. So we have angle VYZ and angle VSY.
Angle VYZ.
And angle VXY.
And then VXY.
XY. Yeah.
Supplementary.
Then okay.
We have angle.
The name, please.
My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gabriel, let me hear you.
Angle ZVY.
Okay.
And angle XVU.
I'm listening.
I'm saying that angle ZVY and angle XVU.
This part, the one I'm pointing at.
Yes, sir.
Then,
The two angle over there.
and then this one.
Yes, sir.
They are supplementary. The two don't add up to 180.
Yes, sir. Please, this is Abdul.
Abdul, yes, let me hear you.
So I think the supplement will be ZVX and then an XVU.
ZVX
X. Yes, please.
Okay, that's this part.
Yes.
And then?
Yes, please. And then XVU.
XVU, this part. Okay, that is one.
Yes.
That is true. Is that all?
No, sir.
So, which one is?
We have angle UWY.
Okay, UWY.
Yes,
hello.
please.
You're
Hey,
confused.
V.
UVY. Okay, this part.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm talking about the
UVY. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've done that. And then?
And then being YZ. Yeah.
Always the angle.
The one that
The angle, where the angle is formed should be in the middle. The letter where the angle is formed should be in the middle. So say it again.
I'm talking about the angle U.
There's no angle U.
Yes, please.
Your name. Louis. Louis constructed well. Yes,
Okay.
That person.
Okay. Benjamin.
Ben, let me hear you.
Alain, you want to say angle UVY and
Exactly
angle
so.
YVZ.
Exactly so. Thank you. So that is what he wanted to say. So these angles will actually be supplementary angles. All right. Now there are other angles that what we refer to as the transversal and then parallel lines form. Transversal. What is a transversal? Anyone with explanation to transversal? Ben, let me hear you. Yes.
Transversal line, I think it's a line that passes through a parallel line.
So transversal line is a line that passes through parallel lines.
Yeah.
Exactly so. So this is the typical transversal and parallel lines. We have two parallel lines. Line PQ is parallel to line RS. And then the transversal is AB, line AB. And they form so many angles. And angles are related. It's very interesting when you know one value, you know all the other 7. At times you may have the parallel lines to be 3 or 4. At times you may have the transversal to be 2. As I said in the introduction, there are lots of questions there for you. So as you learn the concept, you solve more questions in relation to what you've learned. And then you get a deeper understanding. This is a very simple one that we are looking at. Very simple one we are looking at. Now, you know what we are going to do? We're going to look at which of the angles are supplementary angles. We'll be looking at which of them are co-interior angles. We'll also look at which of them are vertically opposite angles. We'll look at which of these angles are corresponding angles. We'll look at which of these angles are adjacent angles. And then we'll look at which ones are alternate angles. So these are the systems we will be looking at. We identify them. Yeah, since some of you have knowledge, I will just give you the opportunity to tell me which of these angles are supplementary angles.
Is Abdul here?
Yes, Abdul.
Angles A and B are supplementary.
A and B are supplementary. Abdul,
And then,
you are going to mention all.
okay, so A and B. I
Okay,
also have,
okay, I'll mention 2.
okay, and then I have B, angles B and D are also supplementary.
D and D. Okay, so Abdul, you've mentioned 2.
So
That's good. Yes,
Gabriel.
Gabriel, yeah.
Angle E and F.
E and
F.
let me see. Where is E? E and F. They are supplementary, right? That is also correct. Mm-hmm. Are you mentioning 2? Mm-hmm.
G and H.
G and H. They're also supplementary. They add up to 180. Yes. Any other?
Israel.
Israel. Yeah.
Sir.
Let me hear you. Mm-hmm.
C and D.
C and D. C and D. Yes. C and D is there.
We have Y and Z.
Y. Hello.
Sir.
There's no Y in my diagram.
This is G and H.
G and H.
Yes, sir.
G and H. Okay, yeah, G and H. I think somebody has mentioned it already.
Okay. We have F and H too.
F and H. Yes, it's also there. Yeah, correct. Yes, any other person? I need more. Identify all the supplementary angles. Yes,
A and C.
A and C. Okay. Are we done?
And B and D.
B and E.
B and
B
D.
and D and D. Somebody has mentioned this already.
And then E and J.
E and G. Okay. Is that all? Is that all? Are we done?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. What about C and E?
So please C and E. They are, but I learned that one at the co-interior angle.
No, yeah, it's co-interior, but they are also supplementary angles. And at the same time, co-interior angles, because C and E, if you add them, they give you 180.
Okay.
All right. So I've listed numerals for DU here. All these are supplementary angles. All these. So you people mentioned up to this point, and then you left off this side, because these angles also belong to another set of angles. So you decided not to include them. There are so many angles. You can find them here and find them there as well. So those, if you take, for instance, okay, I'll come to that point. Now check the top one here. The top ones you mentioned, those that you mentioned, they are all adjacent angle as well. True or false?
True.
So they are supplementary. At the same time, they are adjacent angles. But when it gives the co-interior aspect, that will also give you 180. You decided to exclude all of them. They are also there. So at least we have answered supplementary. We've been able to also identify the adjacent angles. So 1 and 5 is gone. 1 and 5 is gone. I think I should have included the co-interior so that one too, I would have killed it, and that one too is gone. Are you following?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
please.
So this part will be co-interior. I think this C and E, D and F. Which one again? No, it's only the top one. That's the co-interior. The first two, am I right? Yeah, the first two.
Yes.
First two, yes. That is called interior. So the last two is not parts. Yeah. Okay. So you are making progress. Let's go to the next one. We are looking at what you not have done, but let me explain further. So I've brought the question back here. And the second one is the co-interior. Now, if it comes to this type of angle, where we have the parallel lines and then transversal, for you to be able to analyze it, for at times we advise that look out for certain shapes. Anytime I'm teaching students, I tell them look out for certain shapes can also tell the kind of angle you will get. So this shape from the diagram, you see this shape I'm tracing, will definitely tell you, provided the condition is provided the lines are parallel, the opposing lines, provided they are parallel. That's the condition. If you don't find that condition there, please don't go and conclude that the angles there are co-interior. As in the introduction, I made something like this and I was telling you whether it is right angle triangle. Look out for the features of the diagram before you conclude as such. So if I take that one out, this is what I'm talking about, this shape, and this is parallel to this one. The angle you find normally, let me use the colloquial term, the corners there. They are the co-interior angles, and this angle will always sum up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees as far as the concept of parallel lines with transversal is concerned. You may try and do cutouts using your cardboard. You may try to use GeoGebra software to identify all these things before you build up the concept out. That is when you are looking into methodology. But this is purely content. So you find this shape, you can, and then opposite side of it is this shape. This opposite side, that's the corresponding part of it, and that's also co-interior. The D and F, if you add them, is going to give you 180 degrees. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Right. So the co-interior is gone, supplementary gone, adjacent gone. We are left with vertically opposite. I'll give you the opportunity to identify the vertically opposite angles. They say they are vertically and opposite. Vertically opposite angles. Yes. Eugenia, let me hear you. Eugenia, there's another female voice last week. She also spoke. I've forgotten the name.
I think it was Mary.
It wasn't Mary. I've
I
forgotten
think
the
she was
name.
Mary or something like that.
It wasn't Mary. Janet. It was Janet. I don't know where she is. Okay, so Eugenia, let me hear you. Yeah.
Vertically opposite angles.
Yeah.
I would say A and D are vertically opposite. A and D.
Okay, thank you. Yes, can I hear another voice? John.
Yes, sir.
Let me hear you.
Hello.
Yes, John.
Yes, B and C.
B and C, okay. Kingsley Owari.
Yes, sir. G and F.
G and F, they are vertical opposites. Yes, Louis.
Israel.
Okay, Israel.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We have E and H.
E and H, okay. Is there any other we can identify apart from these that we have mentioned?
Yeah, F also there.
F and G.
F and G. F, G, somebody mentioned it.
That's all.
So that's all. Yeah. So that one looks like, if you want to pick it from the diagram, it should be like the multiplication symbol,
Yes, sir.
the X symbol, and then the opposite parts, the opposite. That's what we call the vertically opposite. The vertically opposite. So we identify two pairs. This side we identify two pairs. Okay. So supplementary gone, co-interior gone, vertical opposite gone, adjacent gone, remaining corresponding angles. Shall we identify the corresponding angles in the diagram?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Right, I'm listening. Who mentioned the first one?
Sir,
Benjamin.
please. Justine.
Justine.
Yes, sir. A and E corresponding.
A and E corresponding. Thank you. Yes. Justine, this is the first time I've heard your voice. Okay.
Sir, Louis.
Okay, sir.
Louis.
D and
Louis,
H.
let me hear you. Is that
D and H.
D as
B.
E and H.
Yes, please.
B as in boy.
Pardon?
B as in boy. You answer again, Louis. You answer again.
D and H.
And I said B. The B
Yes,
letter
please.
B, boy. Okay, no. Correspond, yeah.
It's supposed to be D
Okay,
and
yeah.
H, sir.
Yes.
D
and F.
Yeah.
Again.
B and F.
Yeah, B goes with F. B goes with F, yeah.
Yeah.
B goes with F, yes.
And also have D and H.
D and H, good.
Yes.
Is that all? How many have you mentioned?
It's left with C and G. I think no one has said that.
C and G. Yeah, C and G. So these are the four pairs that we can get. So again, if you take look at this shape. The angles, they are corresponding. A and E, they are corresponding angles. And then you look at C and G. They are also corresponding angles. And you can take the other side of it too. So if you go and take the other side of it, you have D paired with F, and then D paired with what? Now, these angles are called, that's the corresponding angles, are equal angles. Vertically opposite angles are also equal angles. So again, here too, you need to know the angles that are equal angles in this particular ones. Supplementary, they are not equal angles. Co-interior are not equal angles. Vertically opposite and corresponding angles are equal angles. So E equals to A, C equals to G, B equals to F, D equals to H. And then you can do same for the vertical opposite angles too. They are equal angles, yeah. So that one too is gone. The next that we have to look at is the alternate angles. They alternate angles. Normally, this one we try to identify them using the Z shape. So you look at the Z shape, and then you'll be able to identify all of them. So look at the Z shape. Again, the line must be parallel. So the angle you find here will be the same as the angle you find here. Or you look at a shape like this, where this and this is also parallel. So the angle you find here is the same as the angle you find here. So I look at this particular diagram, you would agree with me that C, and then F. Yes, they are alternate angles. And then the D and E are also alternate angles. So D and E looks like the shape I've done here, whereas the C and F looks like the top diagram that I have done over there. Are you okay? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Now let's go to further examples on this one. Let's look at further examples on these ones. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Benjamin, read what is on the screen.
Find the lettered angle A, B, and C. Give a reason to your answer.
Okay, so you have to find lettered angles. That is the value of angle A. You find the value of angle B, and you find the value of angle C. So you see this one again. I'm just prompting you. This is just an example. There are more examples in other books that you can look at. So you have to do yourself good by looking at more to solve. So you look at this again. When you look at the diagram, make sure that you have all the information you need for you to be able to analyze it very well. Other than that, you make a mistake. You make some assumptions that doesn't exist. So you take notes of that. So look at the diagram. If I were to label the point A, B, and then C on top here, you would agree with me that ABC is a type of triangle we call an isosceles triangle. Because there's this line and then this line, which is an indication that AC is equals to BC. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
So that information tells you that the angle A is equals to the angle B. You know angle A, then it means you know angle B. Because that is where the baseline is for the isosceles triangle. So what we can do, what we have to do is to translate all the concepts we have learned to the triangle, and then we can get the figures out. That's what we have to do. So let's look at the solution here. So I've brought under label the X. That's how I approach it. Another person will look at it differently. It doesn't spoil anything. But in the end, the one who uses a different approach from mine, all of us are supposed to arrive at the same point. That is where the route to your hometown is not only one route. There are different routes to your hometown. If you are coming from Accra or Kumasi or whatever it is. So with this one, it means I want to transfer this angle to this side for me to capture my A. And I know 135 degrees corresponds to the X I've indicated here. Does it make sense? So X and 135 degrees, they are corresponding angles. They are equal angles. So my X equals to 135 degrees. So the reason they are saying is this: you need to state, why are you saying that X equals to 135? Then you state they are corresponding. X and 135 degrees are corresponding angles. They expect you to give reason, and they will mark. Once the question comes with give reason, they will mark the reason. You can't just state and then leave it like that. Can I go on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And then I pick the concept of adjacent line. Adjacent line. A plus X will give me 180 degrees. And I'll simply, please, you have to make the statement very simple. Don't go and write so many complex statements. Simply say A and X are supplementary angles. That is one concept. Yes.
So, Eugenia,
Yes.
most often when I'm doing this A plus X something, I state angle on a straight line. Is it correct, or it's better for us to use supplementary angles?
Eugenia. Oh, tell me, open to see why. Try why. Eugenia, look at the top left. Okay. Look at the top left.
Hey, sir, it's not even you. There's business class on campus. I was asking them the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I was just kidding. Don't mind me. Eugenia, check the top left corner. From what you just said, I think you didn't join early. From what you just said, say it again.
I'm saying that with the A plus the X you've indicated here, that is corresponding to the 135 up there. If I'm to come to the next line to find the value of A, after writing A plus the X, I write is equal to 180 angle on a straight line instead of supplementary angles. Trying to explain myself. I rather
relax. Okay. Look at this diagram on the top left on my screen.
Okay.
Are they not angles on a straight line?
Yes, please.
But do they add up to 180?
No.
So I'm just trying to let you know that some of the things that we say are not correct. You understand?
I'm there.
So Abdul, I'm coming. So if you say what you just said, then it means this must also hold. But you can rather say they are adjacent angles if you don't want to use the term supplementary.
Supplementary.
Somebody can say they are adjacent angles on a straight line. That is better.
Okay.
Because if you I made somebody explain further the meaning of adjacent angles, and the person said that they must share a common vectors. And that is the point they share. So don't be saying angles on a straight line equals to 180.
Okay.
Just let us correct ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you.
Abudu, you wanted to say something?
I wanted to I think you have answered my question. I was about to say, how about we say adjacent angles?
Yes. You can say that. Adjacent angles.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
That's why I said that. I'm coming. That's why I said that supplementary. If you looked at the earlier supplementary angles we identified, I said there are certain angles that are supplementary at the same time adjacent angles. So somebody, instead of writing supplementary, will go and write adjacent. They will mark it for you. Yeah, somebody wanted to ask a question.
So why is it that there are so many books out there which they are writing straight line?
They are all wrong, my dear brother. They are all wrong. There are a lot of errors in the books, a lot of textbooks. Some of us at times they give the textbooks out to look at it. At school I did, what do you call it? I did some part-time there. The proprietor gave me the book to look at it. There were lots of errors. So don't go there. Are you okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. There are lots of misconceptions out there. So as you learn, you try to correct them, even though they are in the book. You try to correct them and then prompt the students that this is a mistake. So this is this. Let's all take note of it. All right. So once you are able to state, like I said, the reasons will be marked for you in examination. They are supposed to mark the reasons for you aside the answers. They will mark the reasons. So we have established equation. The next is to just substitute. From here going, you don't need to state any other reasons again. So I'm going to substitute the x into it, and then you make A the subject. So you're going to have A plus 135 degrees equals to 180, and then you balance the equation to have A equals to 180 degrees minus 135 degrees, giving you a value of 45 degrees. So that is A. We have got our A easily. We have got our A easily. And then we said that A equals to B because the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So that reason must be stated why A equals to B. But I think I said it earlier. So if you know your A, you know your B. Then we need the C. If you want to state the reason, the sum of the interior angles of a straight line, the sum of interior angles of a triangle. The sum of interior angles of a triangle is what?
Equals
180.
180.
Then you state that one to against it. because they give reason. You need to give your reason. So you do your simple substitution, and you get your C to be 90 degrees.
Please,
So
you
it just,
said with the A equal B. You should
yes,
give one reason for that. The A equal B.
the triangle. You know, I label the triangle.
No, for the triangle, and I get it too. I'm talking about writing A equal B. We know A was 45, which is isosceles, so it's equal to the B. But what's the rule that we should attach to it?
But you have said it already. You said it that A, B, C. Because triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. The diagram is there. It's a diagram we are looking at. So the person will know that diagram, you are referring to a diagram. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, A equals to B. Now, somebody may use that. Are you okay? Somebody may use that particular one. Another person will just come and then refer, obtain this angle. But anytime you are solving mathematics, especially in examination, try to use an approach that will be simpler for you. Try to use an approach that will be simpler. Somebody may come and identify here and then say this angle here, alternate with A. So the person is using alternate angles. That is also fine. Or alternate with fine here and then say alternate with B. But I chose to use the triangle itself because I've been given a clue that ABC is an isosceles triangle. And if it's an isosceles triangle, then it means the base angles are equal. Eugenia.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay, see.
Right, thank you. Okay, so we, like I said, we can't, there are lots of examples I would have loved to do with you, but we are constrained by the time. So yours is to find more and then look at it. So from here, you are going to what we call the polygons. The polygons. So first, properties of polygons. What is a polygon? What is a polygon? Abdul.
Yes, sir.
What is a
my
polygon?
definition, yes, a polygon is a shape that has multiple sides. I don't know if I'm right.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's a shape that has multiple sides. You're right. If I were to mark, it is your response at least 80% fine, which is A. It's good. Multiple shapes. So what is the minimum lines that are possible on top of polygon?
Three.
Three. Okay. That is fine. So it is a closed shape, right?
Closed. Okay.
It must be closed. Yeah.
Yes,
It must be closed. Yes. If it is not closed, then we can refer to it as a polygon. So I think that is where you omitted.
Okay, sir.
To a closed shape. Yeah. Whose sides line segments that meet at only endpoints. So once they are closed, the one meet. And we have all manner of shapes. I mean, this is what type of shape? This is a triangle. This is, what shape is this? What shape is this?
It's a quadrilateral, specifically a square. It's a quadrilateral.
Who told us a square?
Okay, quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. So let me make it a square. So I made it a square, right?
Yes, please.
And this one is
a pentagon.
Pentagon. You can't tell whether it's regular because there's no any information unless I do that indication. You understand?
Yes.
Good. And this one too is what a quadrilateral. Unless I go further to tell you that it is good. So more information has to be provided. This one is said to be a trapezium, but unless I further good trapezium. And then many more. So we first look at features or properties of a triangle. Properties of a triangle. Yes, any contribution triangle. A triangle is a polygon which has 3 sides, which you all know it. What are the properties?
As I have
If you have
Up-
3 sides,
yeah, the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees.
Wonderful. That's the first that comes to mind easily. Yes.
So, Isha,
Yes.
the exterior angle sum up to 360.
360.
The exterior angle of sum up to 360. Okay,
Yes,
wonderful. Yes, any other side, any other? Is that all?
Must have at least 3 sides.
At least. Don't bring at least. If you at least, you are saying a different thing. When you say at least, you are saying a different thing. It means it is possible you can have 4 sides if you use the word at least. Have you exhausted all?
All the 3 sides are equal.
You are going to equilateral triangle.
Sir, it's having a line of symmetry.
Yeah.
No, you can't say so.
Okay, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
So please, when it comes to a normal triangle, then I guess we are done with the properties. Because whatever you give.
Come to think of this.
Hello, sir.
Read what is there.
The longest
side
is opposite the largest side angle.
Do you agree?
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm listening.
I say the sum of the length of any 2 sides is greater than the 3 sides. It's greater than that the 3rd side.
Oh, that one is obvious. That one is not a property. Then look at the bullet 3. Are you convinced about the bullet 3?
The longest side
Unless you think that one to us.
The largest angle.
Is that?
I guess you explain the last one that you just gave.
It's not the last part, it's the third. So if I have a triangle like this, let me exaggerate it. This side is the longest side.
Yeah.
We always the opposite to the angle that is also larger.
Okay.
It's applicable in all triangles.
Okay.
It's applicable in all triangles.
But what's the name? Equilateral triangle. All the angles are equal.
Equilateral triangle, we don't have all the angles are equal, so we don't have any longer side. The sides are equal.
Yeah.
When we say the longest side, it means the sides are different.
Okay.
Where equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. Which one is the longest? You don't have the longest. Can I go ahead?
That one.
Yes, I'm listening.
So, equilateral triangle is not included to the angles, sir. Or I mean the triangle rather.
I'm saying even if once it is equilateral triangle, the word longest side doesn't even come in because all the sides are equal.
Okay.
Can you say equilateral triangle has got so to become a special case here?
If all the sizes are equal, then all the angles will be equal for equilateral triangle.
Exactly so. Exactly so. Exactly so. The next point under this, someone should read.
The triangle is the only rigid
polygon.
Yes. So a triangle is the only rigid polygon. all the other polygons are not rigid. If you hold the sides of a triangle, it doesn't distort or change the shape. That is how it is. It will never change the shape. That's why we call it the rigid polygon. So don't limit the properties to only the first two. I don't know whether there will be a question like that, but get the facts right. Want to say which of the polygons is a rigid polygon, and that is a triangle. Those of you who are interested in quizzes and you train people to go and contest quizzes, this is a bonus question for you. Let's go to types of triangles. Types of triangles. Now mention one type.
Yes, I have we have scalene.
Somebody mentioned. Thank you very much. And then
isosceles triangle.
So that is equilateral. Somebody mentioned equilateral a while ago, wanting to know whether there's a longer side. And I like the contribution. I like the contribution that came. All the sides are equal, so every side will be opposing to 60 degrees. And then scalene triangle. So for scalene, the angles are different and the sides too are different. Yeah. Which one? And then isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Yeah. Isosceles triangle.
Yeah.
There are certain. I'm listening.
Acute angle triangle.
Acute
angle triangle.
How does that one look like? The others people mention, and you find them to be subsets. Like people will mention this one, right angle triangle. Right angle. Exactly so. Because a right angle triangle can be an isosceles. Are you okay? It can't be equilateral, but it can be scalene.
Okay.
It can be scalene. The right angle can be scalene. It can be an isosceles. So, and then the word acute triangle, that one to have seen it somewhere. I don't know where to situate that type of triangle. Because almost all the triangles has got acute angle somewhere. All right. So let's make progress. So the angles opposite the two sides are called the base. They're called the base angles. And I think we looked at that when we were solving a certain question there. Yeah, it's called the base angles. And then the top is called the apex. The apex. Okay, so let's move a step further to look at this. I think I've repeated this. A slide I repeated this. Forgive me. Let's look at quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals. What is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is made up of.
Okay.
A quadrilateral is made up of.
Yes, quadrilateral is made up of 4 sides, therefore has 4 interior angles.
Wonderful. Right. That's quadrilateral. And we have all manner of quadrilaterals. You can make things, So we have all these ones. These are just simple diagrams. You find them there. And let's go to properties. The sum of interior angles of polygons. We are not to prove the formula, so we are applying the formula easily. I would have asked you to prove the formula. I'm not the one to set your question. But you have group presentation.
No.
You have group presentation as part of the.
We are not aware.
Okay, so then let me pause briefly and then tell you so that you'll be aware of that before I make progress.
Okay, sir.
You do group presentation. You do group presentation. So you know the assessment is that you do your first quiz, and the first quiz is 20 marks. Then your presentation will also be 20 marks. So the two together will be your continuous assessment. And then the examination will be 60%. So the presentation, you'll be grouped. I will group you into groups of, I don't know your number. I'm here to get the number, a list. I'll group you into 4, depending on the number, or 5. And then I will assign you a task. And then you develop your lessons, your presentation nicely. You will send it to me. I will project it like I'm projecting it here. And then you'll be explaining it to the entire class. And then I will score you. So whatever you get will become the score for your second, assessment. That is the other half of the assessment. So that is it. And that is what UCC does for all students. So that is, take note of that. If you're not aware, that is it. So you do your group presentation. By next week or after your first quiz, I will let you know the grouping. I'll gather the information. I'll give you a link. I'll give you Google form. You will fill for me to know all those doing this particular course. Now I'll do the grouping. I'll let you know what you are supposed to do. And it will be based on unit 3 and 4. So based on unit 3 and 4. So that is it. If we exhaust unit 3 and 4, I may include other aspects. Whose microphone is disturbing us?
Israel, please mute yourself.
So that's for your information. Let me go ahead because I have about 20 minutes to end. I know you have other lessons. So as I said, we are not proving this formula. We are just making use of it. If you want to find the sum of interior angles, the formula is simply into brackets n minus 2 times 180. So if you know the side, the number of sides of the polygon, you just put it here. So if we are looking at a polygon having 3 sides, which in this sense is triangle, they are going to have 3 minus 2 times the 180 degrees. And that will give you 1 times 180 degrees. If you are looking at a polygon with sides 5, then it's going to be 5 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So you know the sum of interior angles of a polygon with 5 sides, pentagon. So it's 3 times 180 degrees. And 3 times 180 degrees is what?
540 degrees.
540 degrees. Thank you. That is the calculator. Yeah. So this is the formula. Anytime they're asking you to find the sum of interior angles of a polygon, you can apply this one easily. So the above result can also be stated as this. Somebody may decide to expand it. This is a different way you can write it, but you're going to get the same thing. Yes. This is a different way you can write it. Because we know the 180 degrees is made up of 2 right angles. In other words, it's 90 plus 90. That is a different way of writing if you did see this formula, don't just be quick to say that it is wrong. Don't just be quick to say it is wrong. So I have here n minus 2 times the 180 equals to n minus 2 times 2 right angles. And then the 2 becomes coefficient there. So I'll just multiply to get 2n minus 4 into brackets right angles. So this and this are the same, depending on what you want to, how you want to solve it. It will all be the same. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
This implies that the sum of interior angles of an n-sided polygon is given as into brackets 2n minus 4 right angles, 20 degrees. So with this one, I think we can solve some simple questions and end the lesson. Yes, sir. All right. So let's look at this. Where am I? Yeah. Someone should read this question, and then you just help us solve it. Find the sum of interior angles of a polygon with 12 sides. What will be the answer?
1,800.
To be
1,800.
1,800.
1,800. Yeah. Is it 80 or 800?
80.
Oh, are you sure?
It's
800.
800. 800. It's 800. Yes.
1,800 degrees. Don't omit. Don't omit the degrees. Yes, read this. Read this one. Justine, read.
The sum of the interior angle of a polygon is 1,080 degrees. Find the number of sides of the triangle.
Hey.
So please add the distance.
So complete it. Of the
polygon.
Okay, of the polygon.
Yes, please.
So anytime you are using formula to do any calculation, again, I tell my students, your mind shouldn't be that they will always give you n, as in this case, and then you also look for this always. It doesn't work like that. Okay. You have to know that somebody can give you any of the parameters in the formula, and then you have to apply your knowledge in change of subjects to find the unknown. That is how it works. So if you look at this question, they have given us the sum, they are giving us the Sn. Okay, they've given us the Sn, the sum itself. And ours is to look for the n. So again, the formula is there, and Sn has been given. You don't know this n. This is what you have to look for. So substitute that in the formula, to obtain 1,080 degrees equals to n minus 2, multiplying 180 degrees. The next is to divide through by 180 degrees.
80 degrees.
And then after you reduce it, you are going to get 6 on the left. So you end up getting,
no.
So you get 8. Is that not it?
Yes, please.
You get 8. Good. That is wonderful. Yeah, let's solve more questions like that. At times, they may ask you to find one interior angle. I mean, what's the value? Oh, where am I? I've gone past. I must be here. This is a summary. Once you find there is a summary, and now I know once you know the formula, you can obtain the rest easily. So let's read this question. Let's look at this. They can ask you to find a value of an angle, an interior angle of a polygon. So if you know the sum, if you know the total sum of the interior angles of a polygon, and then you know the side, you only have to divide. So like 180 degrees, which is a triangle, if you divide by 3, you get one value. And this is regular polygon. Mind you, this is regular polygon. This is only for regular polygon. It's only for regular polygon. So if it is pentagon, then it has to be divided by 5. And then on and on you go. So with this formula, it will be about questions. As I said, we are not proving the formula. We are only applying the formula here. So let's look at the first example. Okay, Gideon, read what is there. Gideon is not there.
Calculate.
I'm listening. Who is doing the reading?
Calculate the interior angle of a regular polygon having 18 number of sides.
Yes, so here n is what? 18. So you only have to do your simple. This is not any difficult mathematics. So once you have the formula on your fingertips, you quote it. Interior angle of given n sides. So my I will be I subscript 18. N is 18. And that will be 18 minus 2, all multiplying 180 degrees divided by the n, which is 18. And you simplify it to get 16 times 10 degrees. So you get it to be 160 degrees. You understand?
Sir, please, Eugenia, in the formula you gave, set n minus 1 into bracket 180 all divided by n. By solving, you did it 2. Or which one is the correct one? In the solution, you wrote n minus 2 times 180.
Eugenia, thank you so much. I've corrected it. N minus 2. Eugenia.
Okay.
I've corrected it. N minus 2.
Okay, sure. Thank you, sir.
Right. Welcome. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Now let's look at this question. Let's look at this question. This question. Read.
An interior angle of a regular polygon is 180 degrees. Find the number of sides.
Okay. So as I said, it is not always that n will be given because it's the formula we are using. And you have the parameter to be in and then n. There are 2 parameters. Either you are looking for the interior angle of the number of sides, or you are looking for the n alone. These 2 are the possibilities that you can watch out for. So if you look at this particular question, they have given us the in as 108 degrees. So if you substitute, you're going to, this is the formula. If you substitute, you're going to get 108 degrees equals to the numerator n minus 2, or multiplying 180 degrees divided by 2. This will give you a kind of equation that will be in terms of n. So you just multiply through by the n on the right hand side, of course, you know n will cancel, and then go to the left hand side. It's 108 n. Expand the right hand side. These are things I know you are familiar with. So you group all the n's on one side, and you get negative, depending on how you transpose the terms. So n equals to negative 360 degrees divided by 72 degrees. So you have the n to be 5. So that is great. Any question? I'm bringing the lesson to an end.
Small.
Is it? I should wait.
But the polygon has been given, and now we are now to find the n. So where from the polygon n? I mean, the polygon 108 has been given 108 degrees, and now here we have 108 n. So
Yeah, Louis.
Hello.
Hello, Louis.
Yes. Hello, John.
Hello.
Hello,
No, I was
John.
asking the question. I'm waiting for you. Are you done?
Yes, please.
Why it's popping up? Now, it's not a polygon given. When you say the polygon has been given, it is not a complete statement. They have given you one angle. A polygon has got, I mean, it's bounded by straight lines. You don't know the type of polygon, but all we know is that it is. This might. No, it's behaving like this. Okay, so they're giving you the question is saying that it's a regular polygon, and then one of the angles in that regular polygon, one of the angles, we don't know this, but we know that one of the angles is 108. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So we have to identify how many sides do we have for that particular polygon.
Okay.
And how many sides do we have for the polygon is the n. The n is the number of sides. The n you see there is the number of sides. And then the I subscript n is representing one interior angle. So that's the formula I have here. So if one interior angle is 108 degrees, and I don't know the number of sides, then I'll leave the n. And then, work out to simplify to get my n, as in this case, 5. I don't know whether you're okay now.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I sure you're okay.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Okay, if you're okay, then that's fine. All right, so let's look at the very last question I have for you. Okay. That's what somebody mentioned the exterior angle, the sum of exterior angles, they all sum up to all the exterior angles put together, you want 360 degrees. But I have this question for you. We are looking for this side of the angle, this part of the angle. So if each interior angle of a regular polygon is 128.75 degrees, then what is the value, okay, of the exterior angle? So you just project, you can project the line. The moment you project the line, you get a concept of adjacent angles. And adjacent angles, they add up to 180 degrees. It will be 128.57 degrees plus, you can label there any variable, let me say x plus x equals to 180. You can make the x the subject. So if you make the x the subject, you're going to get 180 degrees, okay, degrees minus 120 point what? 57 degrees. And then you find the x. So the x is going to be 51.43. So yeah. So as I said, there are more questions out there. Look for more and so. And I think the last time I saw somebody put, what do you call it, Google form questions there for you, and it is good. The one who did that, I think it's good. You are helping the class. Continue to do that. And when the person puts it there, all of you should try and then solve the questions. Yeah.
Okay.
The one who's, I don't know, is it a course rep doing that? The one who gave the questions to solve.
Sir, please, some of us are not in the group, so unless.
Oh, I see.
Answers. Yes.
Okay. All right. So that is that for today. And And then I wish you all the best as you learn Unit 1 and 2 for your quiz. In case there's anything you don't understand, you can reach out to me and I'll explain it to you nicely for you to get a better understanding. So that you can go and score a.
You said Unit 3 and 4.
Unit 1 and 2.
Okay.
Unit 1 and 2, sorry. The 3 and 4 will be for the presentation.
Okay.
The 3 and 4 will be for the presentation.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much. I wish you the best. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Hello. Hello, John. John.
Yes.
Please, may I in touch with you?
You said?
Can I have your number? I want to talk to you. Discuss one or two things.
Okay.
Okay.
You let me put it here.
Or
let me mention it for you to just be writing, okay?
But okay, you can mention it all to the other say
053
53
00
00
11617.
11617.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. You will hear from.
Please, John.
Yeah.
Are you the course rep?
No.
Do we have a course rep?
I don't know.
Okay. I think we should
you don't know. You
We
don't
must have
it.
one.
No, sir, we don't have. Hello, sir.
As I was suggesting,
hello, sir.
I think we should get one.
He is awful.
Then he's gone, John.
Okay.
Then, John, maybe I'll get in touch with you as well. Then we see how to do it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
John. Hello, John.
Yeah.
Can I have your contact?
053
053
00 11617.
11617. Okay.
John, please can you mention it again? 053
00 11617.
Okay, 053011617.
Yes. The 0 is 2.
Okay, yeah, I have it. I'll text you on WhatsApp right now.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.